Hey guys, Thunder E here and welcome to our full review of the Moto X Pure Edition. Now the Moto X, of course, you know, has Moto Maker, which means you can customize the device to fit your style, colors, and also have something imprinted that matches who you are. So of course we went with blue and red Superman colors, of course, since I love Superman. Now with the Moto X Pure Edition here, you can see you've got a 20 megapixel camera in the rear with dual LED flash. There's no OIS, but I have to say I was quite impressed with the image quality we got, and we'll talk about that later on. Now you can see here we went with a plastic back cover, and of course we imprinted Galaxy Trio at the back, but you can have leather and other different materials on there. Now you see red accents in the front, which also showcases our 5 megapixel camera with LED flash, as well as also the 5.7 inch QHD display, which is a lovely display and an improvement from what we've seen from Motorola in the past. I have to say though, I do like the overall build quality of the Moto X Pure Edition, which is something a lot of people would definitely like. It feels very comfortable. Even though it's a larger device, I think it's really solid and well made. Micro USB at the bottom, nothing on the left hand side. On the right you have your power as well as your volume rockers, and at the very top of the device is your headphone jack. Now the display, as I mentioned earlier, is very sharp and vibrant, and you can see here that it really pops out. Now of course this is indoors and you can max it out, of course, and reduce that, but how does it actually fare outdoors? I have to say though, they still haven't done a very good job in mastering that aspect of what you get with the Moto X Pure Edition. Outdoors I really have to max out my brightness up to full for me to actually be able to see quite clearly. Still, it still handles well enough where I can actually function and use the device to its fullest. Now in terms of just operating the system, we were running Android 5.1.1. It's very spiffy, very smooth. It's also close to stock experience from Motorola, and pretty much the only company that provides that fully on the Android ecosystem. So you do get something that's fast, it's spiffy, and handles that Snapdragon 808 processor. You also have 3 gigabytes of RAM in here and a 3000 milliamp battery that's not removable. But with that being said though, this thing comes in either 16 or 32 gigabyte flavors, and you have micro SD expansion. I will say though that in terms of functionality and all those things combined, the Moto X Pure Edition handles very well, although I did notice my unit had some issues with overheating, which I had checked with other reviewers. No one actually experienced that, so I might have had a slightly faulty unit, so to speak. But my battery life still actually was very good, over 24 hours of performance with this. So I will say though that the Moto X Pure Edition is solid in terms of overall performance, feel, as well as functionality that you would get from this device. In terms of apps, Motorola has a few apps there. There's the Moto Fit app, and I believe there's one other application, but that's about it. Nothing that really and Moto Connect. So there's nothing that actually takes over your system and basically does too much. Now you can of course shake or rotate your wrist to basically activate the camera. You do have a few camera functionalities. You can record in 4K. Which is quite cool. You can also swipe from the right to left to go to gallery. You see Sam there in the bathtub, and you do have a exposure settings while actually toggling through the camera to take photos, which is nice. You can't do that while recording video, but you can do that while taking photos, which at least gives you the opportunity to take much better, much sharper photos, and also much brighter photos in low light conditions. Now the front facing cameras, you can see me here. Of course I'm not talking because I am actually doing a voiceover here. You can also use the flash with it too, so you can actually snap some really good photos with it. Now I have to say, definitely check out our 4K camera samples as well as our 1080p camera samples to see how well it handles. Even though it only has EIS, there's no OIS, I have to say Motorola has done a very good job with this camera. This is the best camera Motorola has put out on the market, and can put out some good competition with other Android smartphones on the market. So I actually have to praise them for that. They really did a very good job with it. Motorola also sends the device with a bumper, which is cool because, you know, there might not be a lot of accessories for this. It's a nice simple bumper. It's a clear case bumper, so it highlights a lot of the colors you've used to customize your Moto X Pure Edition, where you can go ahead and basically put your device in, slide it, and again, simple, easy, something I think a lot of people will find and definitely would appreciate altogether. So that is the Moto X Pure Edition. It is a solid smartphone at $399, pretty much what a flagship killer should be, but from a company that creates flagships anyway. And it comes unlocked to any carrier, so you can switch your carriers with ease, as well as also it comes with your own style, whichever way you want to create and design the device altogether. I definitely recommend the Moto X Pure Edition. Great solid smartphone, great performance. So if you guys have any questions or any comments, let us know. Otherwise, don't forget to like this video, share this video, and favorite this video. Subscribe to the channel, and always enjoy your entertainment.